They were going to a mosque to show solidarity with Muslims. And then they are proving to them, yes, dear Muslims, you are actually the victims. You are the victims of everything, even when Muslims are killing us. You are the victims. And this is not a way to deal with grown-ups. The best way to deal with grown-ups is to be honest to them and to say the truth. Or at least what you think to be the truth. And that's exactly what I have done with my book about Muhammad. I have been portraying a man who is very controversial. I was calling him a mass murderer because the Islamic texts themselves are depicting him as a mass murderer and even celebrating this mass murder against the Jews. I was trying to find a connection between some modern diseases in the Islamic society and Muhammad's psychology. And remember always, I'm talking about that narrative of Muhammad which is available to every Muslim in the world. The story that everybody knows. I was saying that the disease of paranoia started with Muhammad, who was considering the rest of the world conspiring against him and his community. And he was injecting his community with this attitude. Don't trust Jews and Christians because they're conspiring against us. The unbelievers are filthy. Don't get closer to them. That's the attitude which is generating generations of Islamic fundamentalists today. Looking at unbelievers, people who are not accepting Islam, everyone is unbeliever, as filthy people. This is not humanistic, and this can never be the basis for living together. And this is building a high wall between Muslims and the rest of the world, and that's making integration and the coherence of the society not possible. So I'm trying to connect this with this, then I become a racist. I was depicting the disease of hatred, where it comes from. It comes from the psychology of a man who wanted to be recognized. Muhammad was always longing for recognition, and he was offering a peaceful message but was not accepted. So he turned his strategy and became violent. He started to wage wars. He started to live from war spoils. And after he have done so, he became respected because people were afraid of his sword. And this was creating an Islamic economy which is still surviving until IS. Waging wars, killing people, taking spoils of wars, taking women, selling them as slaves, and make an economy. This is how the Islamic economy was going on until the Ottoman Empire, and now it's extended by the extremists of IS and Boko Haram. Exactly the same idea of economy. And it started with Muhammad. And I am trying to explain in this book that it's not only what's written in the text, and it's not only what Muhammad has done, but it's the position of the text today for today's Muslim, and the position of Muhammad for the Muslim identity as the last remaining stone of their identity. That's the reason. All of the people who think like me that I know, who speak publicly, all of them are living under police protection. This is a scandal. And at the end, they are considered to be the problem. They are just the messengers. They're just coming and saying, take care. Tolerance against intolerance is stupidity. It's not tolerance.